What's up guys, back for another review. Today I'm going to be talking about cuts of clothing again. More specifically, I'm going to be talking about some of the new pants they just dropped. So first off is going to be the Icon pant, which I'm a big fan of. Really like this. Their whole idea is like ditch the denim and go with the Icon pant. It's more of like a softer chino. So we'll get into that here in a minute. And the other pant is something that you guys are probably familiar with for the most part. It is the AO pant, but it's now the AO 5 pocket pant, sort of like a spin-off. And this is maybe something that's like borderline more dressy. You know, it has the 5 pockets, so on the back it doesn't necessarily look as sporty, but still a very good option. Really like it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so with the Icon pant, you can see these right here, and they are a little bit of a heavier material. But still very soft. So like I said, the whole idea is if you don't want to wear jeans, you don't want to wear denim, you can go with something like this. A chino has always been a good option in the past. This is a little bit of a softer feel, but it's going to give you sort of that same look, a little bit dressier, a little bit nicer. So as far as colors right now, they've got the black, which you saw right here, and then they also have what's called slate, which is sort of like a grayish, greenish color. I've got some other products from Cuts Clothing in slate, but sometimes when it's a different material like this, the color's gonna come off slightly different. And then some of the things I want to talk about right now is obviously the material. So it's 50% poly, 38% cotton, and 10% spandex. So it's got a good 4-way stretch to it. It feels comfortable. It moves with you. And then the fit on these is a little bit different because the waist, all that kind of stuff is true to size. So like I'm 6'1", about 170 pounds. I got a 32 in this, and it fits perfectly for me. But at the bottom of these pants, the Icon pants, it's actually a little bit wider. It's not necessarily that like slim tapered fit. It's more of just like a slim like standard fit going down, which is a little bit more in style right now. So I think that's probably why they decided to go that route. But I am a big fan of it, and obviously if the length is a little bit too long or something like that, you can roll them. For me, they fit just perfect though. And as always, one of the things I love about Cuts Clothing, it is a very minimalistic logo. Back here on the leg, it just has a little X. You can hardly see it. So to me, this is a great pant that I can take you straight from the office to the weekend, basically any occasion. Big fan. Hope they drop more colors in this. So the second pair of pants over here is the AO 5 pocket pants, and I got this in the color Santal. It's more like a beigeish color, but the big difference here is just going to be the back right there. You can see it's got the 5 pockets on there, and that is the main thing. So basically what I'm getting at is, as far as the AO pants go, if you've got a pair of AO joggers, AO pants right now, sizing is going to be pretty much identical. The fit, the feel, all that's going to be very similar. The big difference is going to be the pockets. So if that is a preference for you, you prefer to have the 5 pockets, go for it. If that makes not a big difference to you, well, you can have that just normal AO pants. So for me, I don't have a huge preference on this. The big thing that stands out to me is the Icon pant is something I really like, because I like the feel of this. It's a little bit heavier weight, especially with like fall and winter coming up. I really like this pant, and honestly I'm wearing less and less denim now, so it's nice to have these options. And with the AO pant, it has always been more of like a sportier pant for me, which is why Cuts is always like the sport of business. With this Icon pant, I feel like it is definitely more of a heavier, thicker, almost like a great alternative to denim like they mentioned. So huge fan of that. But as far as the AO 5 pocket pant, like I said, sizing's pretty much the same. Material and care essentially going to be the same. You know, one thing I do love about Cuts Clothing, no problem washing and drying it. A lot of brands, you got to be very careful with that, because it's going to either ruin the clothing or the sizing is going to get thrown way off. With Cuts, I've never had that issue. So same 4-way stretch, more of a slim fit, minimalistic branding. I mean, all of those things that we love, very breathable. But yeah, so overall with these 2 new drops, very happy with both of them. More happy with the Icon pants. So if you haven't checked out these, I highly recommend it, and I'm definitely telling you guys you're going to be seeing me in the Icon pant a lot this year. So go check out Cuts Clothing.